Good afternoon on what is a cold, grey and chilly day. It is a balmy 3 degrees on what is Saturday the 17th of December, and I'm in the reading nook with a nice hot cup of tea, a cat who is not ours, and a box to get into. So let's have a look. So let's get the knife out. Thankfully, cat who is not ours, he's settled on my lap, so he's not going to have a nose around as I unbox this. So open it up. Just need to slice, cut the sellotape in another couple of places. There we go. What I've got taped to the inside of the box is this, quite a big box, so for a small package. But let's get this tape off so I can get into it. Now I know that this is a book from Games Omnivorous because I saw it at Dragon Meet and wasn't able to get a copy, although I did want one. So this doesn't. Got to get the knife on this. Just literally having to cut the brown parcel tape away, just to get to the point where I can open this book. Package, here we go. Okay, so this, sorry about the delay, but you know, sometimes the package is really well packaged. So this is the Isle of Ixx. Thick jungles, humid swamps, strange lakes and mysterious ruins from an ancient civilization. Dare you explore it? Okay, there we go. There's the publisher on the back. So it's from Games Omnivorous and the Stockholm Cartel. So it's a fantastic. It's a combination. It's this is a Portuguese Swedish mashup. If you like, it's. So Games Omnivorous is the Portuguese-based publisher. Brought out things like the Mouse Ritter box sets for the estate and the core rules. Published those, and it almost does bespoke kind of titles for the old school Renaissance. Really lovely, well-produced books. And then the Stockholm Cartel is, of course, famous for Mörk Borg, the pre-apocalyptic death metal role-playing game. Now this, though, promises dinosaurs, fun, even if you've got a hook hand, and there's something joyous about this kind of cover. You know, it's a fantastically eye-catching cover, simple, clean, and just, you know, promises everything on the back. Another thing about it is you can't, I don't know whether you can hear that, but this is a really tactile cover. It's cloth bound, and if you've looked at the books from Free League for in particular for the role-playing games Vaesen and the One Ring, there is a beautiful tactile feel to those covers, and this is done on the same thing. It just feels fantastic, really kind of soft, and you know, anyway, I'll stop before that kind of gets weird. So inside, Isle of Ixx, introduction. Isle of Ixx, what is this? Isle of Ixx is an old school style role-playing game, a sandbox adventure for 3 to 5 people, and it will provide you with everything you need to run your own primordial island-based role-playing game adventures. And it's the sort of thing that really doesn't actually sort of the right by the artist is Skullfungus. The other thing about this is that you can just use the rule set of your choice. It's an old school Renaissance kind of setting, but it's not. There's no kind of set rules necessarily for how you use it. It's got its own here, so it's complete. You have how to create a player character and one page specialities of what they can do is another, and then a starter package. So it's a combined micro RPG and setting in one go. Profane powers they might have, how to play the game, there's the core rules, and it's not even one page. It's not one page, it's barely a third of the page, because the rest of the page is taken up by this evil pterodactyl, and you know it's evil because it's got the red eye. And then combat damage and death, a bit more rules, but you kind of need that because combat damage and death is never simple. Equipment, trinkets and artifacts, bits and pieces, and then okay, so here's the interesting thing. So here we go to the section on the Isle of Ixx, and what you've got is all these sections in different colours. So this will be sort of, and they're colour coded. And the thing is, I remember this from when I was leafing through the book at Dragonmeet. So if I flip over, so we've got here the sort of like the location, the core mutant outpost. And if I flip over to there, you will find there's a section in there, and it's colour coded the same way, but it's using spot colour in quite a subtle way. And then I was going to come back to this section. Uses the spot colour for the red spot colour here. Here's the rules. The red itself does not appear in anywhere of the descriptions. I'm just going to show you a bit closer. And essentially, so you've got Welcome to Isle of Ixx, decent map. You've got travel time and chance of random events. Then you've got a whole section of random events. And then starting the game, and you start off sort of like here in a section of lowland adventures, and off you go. And it's a hex crawl. It's go out and explore, starting from Wreck Town, and hey, if that doesn't scream pirates, I don't know what else does. But so there's the hook for a hand as well. And then we've got a map of Hermit's Spire, nice little sort of dungeon or encounter there, and an image of presumably the hermit himself, complete with some kind of strange vegetable, and then into the high jungle adventures with, including, at Tyrannosaurus Rex. Overgrown spire, another little mini dungeon. Power Ruins, and then we have the Great Swamp Adventures. So we've got somebody wandering around on huge giant stilts, but wearing a Triceratops skull as a helmet. Ocean Adventures. And we've got the Drowned Cave location. So yeah, almost everything in here you need. You've got a bestiary at the back. Even including some sort of like modern technical kind of things. So that there's a thread there of it's not all fantasy. And then we've got maps and further inspirations at the back there. Including, already local maps filled out with numbered for you to sort of like fill in as the referee. And then at you've got like a clear map for the game master at the back, plus a map sort of like for the player characters to fill in, or the players. And the thing is, they're going to fill this in, it's not going to look like that. You just wish it was. But it's there, it's included. So yeah, that's the Isle of Ixx by Skullfungus and the Stockholm Cartel. This is adorable. Honestly, I just kind of want to leap in and play. This looks fantastic. Little book. I'm looking forward to giving this a proper review. I mean, even looking through it, I know I'm going to have good things to say. It really kind of looks great. I think people are going to love this. So yeah. Anyway, that's the Isle of Ixx. Hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, where you will see me out here with a package containing a book or game, which I will chat about to the best extent of my knowledge, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the like button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. Be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.